Today, I want to talk to you about Go High Level and automation. A very important topic. Some of us are putting AI before basic automation in our business. Stay with me. So digital marketing, Web 1.0, Web 2.0, Web 3.0, a lot of us unfortunately are still sitting in Web 1.0 and Web 2.0, and we're trying to use AI. Now, absolutely applaud you for doing so, but what we're finding when I'm working with clients is the basic automations are not set up in their business, and High Level is fantastic for it, and I'm going to open up the editor and show you around just a little bit. But first, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who watches, who's subscribed, who replies and says, I've been watching your videos, and when you comment, and I really appreciate the effort and the time that you're giving me. This is a very important topic, so I want you to stay with me as we walk through it. Digital marketing, with the introduction of AI, one of the things I think that's very important is to ensure that we still have that personalized touch. And by automating a lot of our repetitive tasks inside of our business, it does free us up to do that little bit extra with regards to personalization. Also, automation can help it feel like it's more personalized as well, based on you setting things up in a way that works for that lead or client is very important. So you can take an action or not an action based on something the client did or didn't do. So very powerful. It does feel more personalized. Have you ever gotten an email for something that you already bought and you're like, that's weird, right? I already bought that. That's what we're talking about with regards to automation. Let's jump into high level automations, or AKA workflows, and let me show you what's possible. When you come into high level, you'll see on the left-hand side menu, we've got automations. And we're going to create a new workflow. And there are a few recipes here, but we're going to start from scratch today. And what I want to really hone in on first are these triggers. What's a trigger? This is what the system needs when someone takes an action. What is it that the system is watching for so that it then can go ahead and execute some actions inside of the system? So we'll notice here on the right-hand side, we first got LC, or lead connector premium triggers. We'll cover these in a different video. If you've had an affiliate created, there is an affiliate management software like First Promoter inside of High Level as well. Of course, we've got appointments. And then all of these triggers by a contact. Is it their birthday? Has the contact been changed or created? Has it been set to DND, do not disturb? Add a tag, custom date reminder, notes, tasks added, task reminders, very powerful. The other thing is contact actions. Has a customer replied to an email, or have they replied to an SMS? And we have a lot of different options here available. Contains a phrase, doesn't contain, etc. And then we've got form submitted, order form, order submitted, survey, a trigger link clicked. One of my next videos is going to be about trigger links, so stay tuned for that as well, and a Twilio validation error. Next, events, call status or email events. Some of the email events I think are very powerful because they've got bounced, clicked, complained, opened, and unsubscribed. How many times would you like to know someone has opened an email and or clicked on something? Very powerful there for you as well. We also have a Facebook lead form submitted. We have a lot of triggers based on membership. I'm really loving the high level membership area these days, especially with the drop of communities. And we can gamify some of this by using these triggers for the membership. How many of you would like to know a user's even logged in or has completed a lesson or a category? Very powerful. Opportunities, these are the sales pipeline inside of High Level. And you'll notice that when a status is changed or a pipeline stage has changed, or if something has gone stale, this will trigger a workflow. It can even be internal notifications, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Payments, invoices, and payments received. You're starting to see a little bit here with Shopify with regards to e-com. I know that's coming in Q3, Q4. And then media, video tracking. This will allow you to send an email to yourself or unlock something else when somebody's watched a certain amount of a video. And then a TikTok form has been submitted as well. So once we have a trigger, then what we have to do is we have to think through what actions do we want to be taken. And we've got the lead connector premium actions as well. Google Sheets and Slack and a custom webhook have been added, and these will alleviate some of those connections and or costs. And inside one system, if something breaks, it's much easier to come into here than go into Zapier. And also, some of you are using Pabbly and Make, and I don't believe they let you know something has failed. So very powerful. The conversation AI, the workflow AI for ChatGPT. We also have external communications. When a trigger is triggered, you can send an email, SMS, call, voicemail, messenger. It's beautiful. All of your conversations can happen inside of High Level as well. What if you're using the affiliate manager? Add to the manager, update it, add to a campaign, and remove. And then we've also got some beautiful CRM actions, tags, opportunities, notes, assign to users, remove, set an event date, add and remove from different workflows, remove from opportunities. You can send an internal notification, DND. You can edit conversations. You can send requests, Stripe, update appointment status, tasks, Eliza, AI appointment bot, analytics, AdWords, update a contact field when something has happened, Facebook, and a custom value. Custom values are very powerful. We're going to cover those in another video as well. Custom values and custom fields that can customize this even more for you. Membership actions, you can grant or revoke an offer. And then we've got some conditions and workflow here as well. If else, wait, webhook, go to, math, and goal. Math is powerful. If you use the email event opened and you add on a couple of points, very powerful. So those are the triggers and the actions inside of the automations or the workflows inside of High Level. Now, why would you want to take a look at this? Why is this important? First is increased efficiency. One system and things are not going to break. Things are actually going to get done. If you're not a Zapier person like me, not my favorite tool, the odds of you doing it and having it built out like that, or probably 25%. So 75% of you are missing so much data, which is the next point. You're going to have better tracking and analytics. You need to make decisions in your business that are not emotional. I don't know about you, but I need the data to do that. Touched on this point number 3, enhanced personalization. You're going to be able to pull people in and out of workflows and do certain actions and not take certain actions based on what you know your potential lead or client has actually done inside of High Level, because it's all in one place. And it also frees you up, as I mentioned, from those over that the stuff you're not Zapiering, the stuff you're trying to do in 4 different systems. It's going to free you up to actually go have a few conversations with people. And of course, it's going to improve your ROI. Let's talk cash, right? Let's talk cash flow. Let's talk profit. If you have better systems, automated systems that can do things that you cannot do, what would that do for your bottom line? So to get started, you're going to need to assess where it is that you are, where it is that you need to make some changes. And you'll do that first by really making sure you understand your client journey, your client path, and the way that you not only sell, but the way that you fulfill. Then you'll start setting up your campaigns, and then you'll start monitoring, and then you'll continue to build and keep moving forward. As we know, High Level is constantly improving and constantly bringing on new features. So the automations and the capabilities inside of the system are never going to stop. It's always going to keep improving and giving you many more options to automate your business. If you're ready to take your marketing automation to the next level, I encourage you to take a look at a tool like High Level. And as always, I'm here. I'd really love to be a part of this journey. Let's do it together. See you on the next video.